In a time where there hasn't been that much great news recently, I am happy to report something that really put a smile on my face today. And it's that far-right conspiracy theorist lunatic Alex Jones has announced that his media outlet InfoWars is shutting down and is going to be auctioned off as soon as this Wednesday so he can pay off of his fees surrounding the defamation trials against him for lying about the Sandy Hook school shooting. I despise Alex Jones. I think a lot of you do too. What he did to the victims and the families of Sandy Hook is reprehensible. And I think this is what they call sweet, sweet karma. So I'm going to show you a clip of Alex Jones recently on his show announcing this. And it really is just such an amazing moment. So here is Alex Jones, and man, he is not happy. Let's just take a look at this.
Day afternoon, InfoWars, the equipment, InfoWars.com, InfoWarsStore.com, and a whole bunch of other stuff is at a federal bankruptcy auction from the fake judgments and the rigged trials where I was found guilty beforehand and they had literal show trials out of the Soviet Union or Nazi Germany. Right when I walked in here during the break after getting a glass of water, saw the auctioneers inside the building, going around surveying from the last time they were here to make sure all the stuff's here. Everything tagged, everything marked. This day afternoon.
Oh, man. Is that not just the greatest thing you've seen today? He's so angry about it. He tries to claim that the trials against him were that of Soviet Union trials, when in reality, he just didn't comply with court orders. That's the thing. He tries to claim that the trial's rigged and that they just declared him guilty beforehand. It's like, no, that he was asked to produce things for discovery, pages of text, documents, earnings reports, things like that. And he failed. He just would not comply with the trials. So they issued a judgment beforehand. Then they went to the jury to see how much he owed the families. But, he'll never be honest about this stuff because he's Alex Jones. He's never honest about anything. But it's so funny to see this genuinely not good person, very immoral person, kind of face some consequence for their actions. It feels like a lot of that's lacking in society with people like Donald Trump. The people around him are not, being held accountable for what they've done. But Alex Jones is one of these examples that I think we can take comfort in, that, yeah, his entire media empire gone because of the disgusting lies that he told about the Sandy Hook families. And man, those people are heroes for not only standing up for their kids, but standing up for everybody in the Sandy Hook community and holding Alex Jones accountable. And I have a corresponding article to show you here as well about Alex Jones. And this is from the New Republic. And I love the headline that Alex Jones freaks out as he prepares to lose his entire empire. And they have this quote from him there, the one from the video we just watched. But, here's the thing that I really wanted to touch on in this article, which is Jones appears to be under the impression that, quote, the good guys, whatever that is, the good guys would buy his network, though he did not reveal who they were. In the run-up to the auction, several groups expressed interest in InfoWars assets, including a coalition of liberal and anti-disinformation watchdog groups, according to the Daily Beast, as well as some of Jones's own supporters, including Donald Trump ally Roger Stone. Now, I wanted to highlight this in particular because, Alex Jones is under the impression that somebody's going to come save him, that, a bunch of Republicans or, Roger Stone or his supporters are going to buy up InfoWars. But I think it would be incredibly hilarious if a bunch of liberals bought up InfoWars. Now, look, I'm 22. I don't have the resources to do it. But if I did, I would do it. I would do it. Let's turn InfoWars into a liberal, more factual network. Let's completely flip it on its head. And that money would be going to the Sandy Hook families anyway. So I think if there are any big liberals out there with a lot of cash and they want to help combat misinformation that's coming from the Republican side right now, that continues to come from the Republican side, why don't they buy up InfoWars? Why don't we get it going? I'd be totally in favor of that. Now, it's probably likely that one of Alex Jones's supporters are going to come and buy it up or whatever. But I think my biggest concern here is just the Sandy Hook families getting the money that they're owed, getting the money that they deserve, and Alex Jones being held accountable. But the fact that InfoWars is just shutting down, man, I can't tell you. It warms my heart. in a week that we've all had a rough week since the election. It's about a week since the election. I believe it's actually a week since the election. It's been rough. We're all feeling it. But this is just a little bit of good news that I hope can make us both feel better. So I'm excited. I'm going to be following this story closely to see what happens to Alex Jones and InfoWars. And I really do hope that some big Democrats come together and buy it. That would be really funny. It'd be a nice twist to the story, but we shall see what happens. So anyway, I just wanted to deliver some good news to you. Hopefully brighten the spirits a little bit, because this is truly good news. What Alex Jones did to those families is just reprehensible. I could say so much more about it, but I probably shouldn't. So I will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day. Make sure to like, comment on this video. Of course, subscribe. It helps the channel. And I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well again. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, all right?